Thinking about selling your home in Greenville and wondering if you should take a cash offer? Speed and certainty sound great, no lender, no appraisal drama, but the real question is whether a cash deal is worth selling at a discount or if it is better to protect your net profit and sell a different way. I'm Brian Hurry, Realtor with the Hurry Home Team right here in Greenville, South Carolina. In the next few minutes, you'll learn when a cash buyer is the smart move, the red flags to watch for, and a simple way to compare a cash offer against a financed offer so you pick the one that closes smoothly and puts the most in your pocket. Start by separating the types of cash buyers you'll see around Greenville, Simpsonville, Greer, and Travelers Rest. There's the local end user who truly loves your house and just happens to have cash. Their goal is to buy your home and move in and make this a primary residence. This is often the cleanest option. Then there are reputable local investors who buy properties, renovate them, and then resell. They move fast, but price in a margin. And finally, there are large companies that buy homes for cash all over. Each path has different timelines, contingencies, and risks. Ask 2 questions up front. Can you show recent proof of funds in your name? And will you sign with no assignment unless I approve it in writing? Straight answers here save weeks later. Next, compare cash to financed offers term by term. Not myth by myth, cash isn't automatically higher, but it can be simpler. With no lender, you reduce appraisal risk and cut a few days off the timeline. But a conventional buyer with strong income, verified assets, and appraisal gap coverage can beat a lower cash number and often will. Lay the offers side by side: price, inspection timeline, appraisal plan, earnest money, and closing date. If a finance buyer includes a short appraisal timeline and a capped inspection request plus real gap coverage, that offer may net more with minimal extra risk. Scrutinize the cash details. Proof of funds should match the buyer's name and the offer amount. A vague letter won't do. Earnest money should be meaningful, due within 48 hours, and held by a local attorney or brokerage. If the buyer wants an inspection period with a tiny deposit and a wide open right to walk, you haven't reduced risk. You've just pushed risk to a later step. Prefer a short, clearly defined inspection window and either a cap on repair requests or an as-is framework with the right to terminate. If you're giving any post-closing occupancy, use a written agreement with a daily rate and a holdback so everyone is protected. Timing is where cash can shine. If you're landing a new construction home, relocating for work, or juggling a same-day close, a 10-21-day cash timeline with minimal contingencies can be worth a modest price difference. Use the time you save. A rent back for 1 to 4 weeks after closing can turn a good cash offer into the perfect one because it keeps your move smooth and your storage costs at zero. If you don't need speed, don't discount a financed offer that pays materially more and still closes in 30 days with a strong local lender. Beware the "we buy any house" number that balloons with fees or shrink wrap clauses. If the buyer asks for big repair credits after inspections despite promising no hassles, push for transparency, contractor quotes, specific line items, or a take it or leave it credit cap. If they ask for an assignment clause, know that you're effectively becoming inventory. You're allowed to say no. A clean local plan with clear dates beats a high headline that unravels. Here's a simple decision formula I use with sellers across the upstate. First, estimate your net profit on each offer. Start with price, subtract any seller credits, subtract all costs and fees. Second, score certainty. Proof of funds or lender quality, inspection posture, appraisal plan, and earnest money strength. Third, weigh lifestyle, closing date, rent back, and how the move fits your timeline. If a cash offer is within a small percent of a financed offer and scores higher on certainty and lifestyle, cash often wins. If the gap is large and the financed offer is well structured, take the higher net with confidence. If you want a fast read on your options, I'll build a side-by-side that makes the choice obvious. I'm Brian Hurry with the Hurry Home Team at Coldwell Banker Caine. Call or text me and I'll line up your net sheets, confirm buyer strength, and negotiate the terms, cash or finance, that get you to closing with less stress and more in your pocket.